Well, our federal government is long overdue for a spending overhaul, obviously, and the newly formed DOGE caucus is wasting no time taking action. Joining us now to discuss their mission and the road ahead is one of its key members, Pennsylvania Congressman Dan Meuser. Congressman, thanks for being with us. Okay, so here's my theory. I think it's better to shut down a department than shrink it, because if you leave anything there, they'll just grow it back eventually. I look at AmeriCorps and I think, shut it down. Department of Education, shut it down. There's got to be others, Congressman. What else are you teeing up for this?
Well, great to be with you. Look, we're all very much looking forward to DOGE. We're excited about it. As you well know, we've had meetings with Vivek and Elon, and there's a lot of low-lying fruit. There's significant dollars to be cut. I mean, just in overpayments alone, a bill I'm going to resurrect and modernize could save as much as $200 billion on an annual basis. That's almost, 1/5 of the goal right there. The number of employees, we've been hearing a lot about that, right? Employees not showing up. Even a 10% reduction in federal workers just via attrition will save $35 billion, $350 billion over a 10-year period. The list really goes on, from contracting to the AmeriCorps to agencies that are simply don't deliver return on investment. And you know what? If you ask the American people, they would agree. They would say, yeah, we cannot send our taxpayer dollars for these organizations since they're not delivering anything in return. We don't want to pay for it.
And Congressman, something though a little bit more controversial is they're thinking about stripping out or cutting taxpayer-funded foreign aid. What do you think about that?
Well, it certainly needs to be reviewed and closely analyzed, and to see if, in fact, it is necessary, rather than us just pretending to be humanitarians. Like, for instance, $2 billion has gone to Afghanistan, to the Taliban, just in the last 18 months. And meanwhile, we have American hostages being held, being accused of no crime in Afghanistan. One is a constituent of mine, Ryan Corbett. So there's some outrageous spending taking place. And we got the right people, and we're going to inform the American people as to what we're doing. It's going to be very transparent, reduction towards limited government.
Congressman, I'd like to ask you about Luigi Mangione, the suspect in the murder of the UnitedHealthcare CEO, if I could. We are learning more about Luigi Mangione's background and what it seems like are anti-capitalist leanings, with questions about where he learned these ideologies. As we know, he went to the University of Pennsylvania in your home state. And there was a professor that made a post that seemed to celebrate this killing of the CEO. What questions do you have about his training, Luigi Mangione's training and background, that you want to get to the bottom of?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're very proud of the University of Pennsylvania in our Commonwealth. Yet when we saw what occurred with the past president and their anti-Israel comments, we began even looking further. When we saw the Biden being sponsored via China, the think tank they had there. So we began looking into it. Now, University of Pennsylvania, to allow this individual who basically did a dance and sang a song and had a big smile on her face, stating that she's never been so proud because one of her former students, or a University of Pennsylvania graduate, stated, gunned down in cold blood a business executive out on the streets of New York. Look, this person should be fired. The University of Pennsylvania is going to come under fire under this. We send $936 million a year to them from the federal government. I don't like that very much when they have professors like this. They have a $15 billion endowment or so. University of Pennsylvania better get its act together and look at professors that teach revolutionary ideas. Yeah. And meanwhile, our taxpayers are sending funding to them. That's not going to last.
Yeah, if universities can't make people like that former professors right away, then there's no taxpayer in America that should send them a dime of their money. We got to leave it there, Congressman. Thank you very much. Good stuff.
Right.